All right, I welcome you all to my channel, Agri-Wealth with Sophiiyaa. It is Sophiiyaa with the double I and the double A at the end. I've been meaning to do this for a very long time. I've been meaning to create a YouTube channel where I will get to talk about agribusiness. If you follow me on Facebook, you would have seen that I love to share tips. I love to talk about agribusiness a lot. I love agriculture and I love the business aspects of agriculture a lot. I don't buy the idea of just doing agriculture, feeding a few people, doing the business within a few locations, just within your locality. I don't buy that idea. So I like to use every opportunity I have to talk to people about agribusiness. So if you follow me on Facebook, you would have known that this person talks so much about agribusiness, things you need to do as a beginner in agribusiness, or if you're intending to come into agribusiness, the steps you need to take to build your agribusiness to be successful. I do that a lot. So I've been meaning to create a channel, a YouTube channel, where I will really have time for tutorials, where I will really dedicate myself to only talking about agribusiness, talking about agriculture and agribusiness. And here we are. Yes, it's ready. And it's agribusiness and agriculture discussion all through that we'll be having here on Agri-Wealth with Sophiiyaa. So I want you to go all out. Tell your friends about this channel, tell your colleagues, tell everybody within your sphere of contacts that you know are interested in the agriculture sector and the agribusiness industry to come see what is happening on this YouTube channel. So when you bring them in, tell them to subscribe. And as you're subscribing, don't forget to hit the notification button, so you'll be the first to always get a notification anytime I drop new tips. This channel is for farmers that are already into agriculture or looking for how the knowledge to expand their agriculture into agribusiness. This channel is for stay-at-home moms, people that are not employed, the unemployed, let me say people that are not employed but they are interested in earning from the agribusiness industry. This channel is for investors, those that really want to invest in the agribusiness industry. They love agriculture so much. There are people that have so much passion for agriculture. Investors, they have the money, they have everything, they have the money to spend, but then they don't have they don't know how to go about it. So this channel is also for investors that are looking for which part of agribusiness will I put my money, or which part of agriculture will I put my money into. Yes, bring them all into this channel. Let's all build it together. This is going to be a community, a very large community for agribusiness lovers. Yes, those that love agribusiness, that want to really grow wealth in agribusiness. Let's all gather here. Let this be a big and huge community for us. We'll all build together in this community. Thank you. So in today's episode, in this introductory aspect, I'm just introducing the channel. In this introductory aspect, there's really something I want to talk about. Like I said, knowledge is wealth. If you do not have knowledge about how to go about it, you might be stuck. So yes, knowledge is wealth. If you have the knowledge of how to go about it, you will definitely make it. You will definitely be successful with your agribusiness stream. So in this first episode, what I want to do is to introduce, or rather open up how the agribusiness industry looks to you, so that you will understand how the industry itself looks like. You understand the possibilities for you. You understand that yes, I can actually come into the industry from this aspects of the industry. You will look at it by the time I'm done explaining the various aspects of the industry, you look at it and know, yes, this is the segment, this is the part I can be able to effectively work from. I can be able to merge up with whatever I'm currently doing and still be successful. This is the part I can be working my 9 to 5 job and still do, so that by the time I retire, by the time I leave my 9 to 5 job, I would have built to a certain level in this part. So that is what I'll be doing in this first episode. I'll be talking about the segments in agribusiness. Agribusiness has segments, just like every other businesses, every other industries. It has segments. You need to know these segments. So today we'll be touching the segments. We'll be touching the production segment. Yes, production segment is part of the agribusiness industry, and I think that production segment is what a lot of people even look at as agriculture, agribusiness. What a lot of people just look at agribusiness, and that is why you see a lot of people running away from the agribusiness industry, because probably that is the only segment they understand, the production segment. The production segment talks about those that are involved in betting the agro products, betting the agro commodities. Don't forget that when we are talking about agro products now, we are talking about the crops, we are talking about livestock. We are not just talking about only crops, we are also talking about livestock. It could be in the raw form, it could be in the finished form. There are so many agro products. Yes, so those in the production segment, their own job is to bring it to life. Their own job is to bet it. When I talk about betting it, I'm not saying they got pregnant with it and gave. No, that's not what I mean. I mean they were the ones that brought it from the ground level till it was ready for consumption. So those are the people at the production segment. We are talking about the farmers. They could be the crop farmers. They could be those that are rearing livestock, those that are farming livestock too. We are talking. Those are the people we refer to as the producers in agribusiness segments. Then we have the processors. These processors now, these ones, they are the ones that will process what has been produced by the producers. They will process it into finished goods. It might not necessarily be into finished goods. They could process to semi-finished goods. Then another set of processors will pick it up to finalize the job. But just know that there's another segment in agribusiness known as processing segment. Yes, their own is to process and package goods, into package agro products into either finished or either semi-finished or finished products. That's the final products for the consumers to consume. That is the second segment. And that segment we are looking at is the marketing segment. So if you look at yourself that I cannot produce, or I don't have lands to produce, I don't have farmlands, I don't have space to rear livestock, I don't have access to funds to farm any of those, you can decide to come into the agribusiness industry as a marketer. Your one is to market. Just marketing. Agribusiness generally means the business of agriculture. Now, in every business, everybody knows that one. Even the market woman that sells by the roadside knows that one. Everybody knows it, that in every business, you must do marketing. That is why when you go to our open market, you see people shouting. They are trying to market whatever it is they are selling. So every business requires marketing, and agribusiness is not left out. So you can come into the agribusiness industry via the marketing segment. Your own is just to market agro commodity products. Yes, you can market it in various ways. You can market it as an agent. Yes, you can be an agro-commodity agent. Lots of you already knows that you can be an agro-commodity agent. And when you are doing this marketing, another good thing, you can either market the local level, that's within our within your locality, within the city you are, within your country, or you can decide to do your marketing at the international level. You go out there, market to international customers, international buyers, people that are seeking to buy agro commodities from your country. So you can come in as an agro commodity agent, market the products that you already have access to, or products that you know I know where I can get this product. So you market it. It's what we call, you do what we call aggressive and mad marketing. Market it everywhere. Everybody needs agro products. Everybody needs agro commodities. It is needed everywhere. So you can actually market it everywhere you go. You can market it in your schools, you can market it at your office to your colleagues, you can market it online, you can market it offline, anywhere. Just go out there, do marketing. So you can come into the agribusiness industry as a marketer, and you will still earn from it. You can also come in through the distribution segment. Now, if you are coming in as through the distribution segment, you can either be a major distributor. You know how it goes now. You'll be the big guys that go to buy off the goods, the products from the producers, buy it off in large quantities, stock it up in your warehouse, and start to distribute it to other retailers. So you can be a distributor. Either you are a big-time distributor, you could also be a retailer, that is the distributorship. Then you can still decide to come in as a drop shipper. There are people who call drop shippers. I will make a video. It's on my Facebook. On my Facebook, I usually teach about drop shipping. So I will make one of these days. I will do a tutorial on drop shipping. Discuss about drop shipping, so you understand how drop shipping can work in agribusiness, so you can also benefit from it. You know, drop shipping works more for people that do not have money or capital to start off the business. So you can drop ship too. So that way too, you are working in the distribution segment of agribusiness. Then there is this other segment, very interesting segment, that unfortunately we have left to the locals. Let me call it the locals. That we have left it to how it has always been done, and it keeps telling on us, it keeps disturbing the distribution aspect of agribusiness. I really wish that people that have money, all these investors that have money, all these big boys, big girls, big players who really come into agribusiness through this way. And that is the logistics segment of agribusiness. There's the logistics segment. It's a very big segment because you need to have funds, money to buy big vehicles. You know, agro products is usually transported in large quantity in big vehicles, trailer, truckload, and all that. So that is another segment you can come in from. If you have the funds to get the vehicles, if you have access to vehicles, you have who can even lease you these vehicles for probably some years. You know, there's something they call hire purchase in transportation business and all that. You can come into the agribusiness industry through that way. You come and taking care of logistics, because when you go to most of these producers, people that produce, the commercial farmers, people that produce in large quantity, most of them, they have access to buyers, like companies wanting to come and buy from people, wanting to come and buy to supply to companies, wanting to come and buy grains and all that to supply to companies. But the challenge now becomes the issue of transportation. You will see, in most cases, you will see people queuing. You will see buyers, they will queue, wait for trucks to come back, trailers to return from doing deliveries before they can move their own. So if you can come into the industry that way, it's still a good thing. But there's still something. You can actually play in the industry with all these segments. You get me? Okay, let me explain to you. You can decide to be a producer. You are a producer, you are a processor, You are a marketer, you are distributing, you are moving the goods. What I mean by this is usually you must have been in the game, or you have the money to start it up like that. Yes, why you will be the one to produce the agro products yourself. You have the farm, you produce the agro products yourself. Instead of selling it off as raw items, you go ahead, you add value to it, process it. You process, package, and you market it. When you market, you still distribute. You know that you can actually still play all that as an entity. Yes, as an entity, you can do that. Dangote does that. There are so many other people that do that. Yes, even if you just want to start the level you are, you just want to start at the very small level you are, you can still do that. Not until you're as big as Dangote. You can start from any level you are. Yes, you can grow groundnuts. Yes, when you plant your groundnut, you grow your groundnut, you harvest it. Instead of selling it off at the market, you can decide to use it, process it into coated peanuts. You can decide to just fry it like that, package it, bottle it, package it anyhow you want to package it, market and sell, or even export it, whichever one you want to do. So the agri-business is very vast. It's something anybody can come in from. And if you feel you can't do all, you start from any level you are, because even as you are producing, there are people to buy off from you. As you are producing it and harvesting it, there are people to buy off from you. So the market is there. There's nothing like it's not sellable. No, agro products are sellable. As long as that thing is an agro product, it's sellable. It has a market. All you just need to do, if you cannot market it yourself, look for those that will come in as marketers, and they will market it for you, and you will sell. And you sell it to the people that need it. You know, there is one thing I always say. I said that God knew what He was doing. In fact, during creation, God knew what He was doing. What I mean by that is that God did not put everything that an individual will need in a location. Like, He did not create everything that a country like Nigeria will need and put inside Nigeria. God did not create everything that America will need and put inside of the USA. God did not create the world like that. No, He made it in such a way that we all depend on ourselves. Yes, there is something you have that I need. There's something I have that you need. Same goes with agribusiness. There's something I have in my city. There's something I have in my country that you also need. So definitely when it comes to agribusiness, that thing you are growing, that thing you are producing, that thing you have decided to process, that thing you have decided to market, there are people that need it somewhere. Even if you feel the market within your place is not big enough, there are still people that need it somewhere that you can actually move it to them, and they will buy it off from you. So in this channel, this is what we'll be doing. Talking about agribusiness, sharing agribusiness tips and ideas, how to go about it, how we can aim from agribusiness. Even if you want to do it as a side hustle, you can actually still aim from agribusiness as a side hustle. If you do not want to do it as a full thing, you can actually still aim. So I hope I've been able to pass value to you in this first episode. I invite you know what to do. If you know you have gotten value from me and you want to be a part of this movement, because honestly, this is going to be a movement. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Now that I have gathered the courage to open this channel, I'm not stopping anytime soon. Just hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notification. Yes, turn on the notification. It is very important. And also forget to invite everyone that you know that likes this that likes talks about agribusiness, that are interested in agribusiness, that are hoping to go into agribusiness. Share this channel with them. You can take the link of this channel, share it on your Facebook, share this channel with them, share it on your Instagram, on your other handle. Let them come, so that this community will build it together, we will grow together, and we enjoy the benefits of agribusiness together. And agribusiness is green gold, Nigeria's green gold, Africa's green gold. While others will have a lot of other things, God has blessed Nigeria with a good landscape, land that we will use to make money. God has blessed Africa with it. So let us use our agribusiness ideas. Let us use our agribusiness smartness and feed the world. Thank you. See you in the next episode. Don't forget to keep a date with me. Yes, I will soon be dropping the next video. Do not forget to keep a date with me. I love you. I remain your girl, Sophiiyaa, with the double I and the double A. See you.